Hello, we're Critical EDH, but you can call us Paul Atreides because of what our worm is going to do to her. I'm Eric. It just keeps getting worse. I'm Eric, and I'm here with...
I'm Logan.
And we're here to talk about tonight's election coverage for the 2025 March Meltdown.
This is one of the biggest elections that we're going to see in cEDH history, and also what we're going to see in the future. I can't imagine anything that's going to surpass this.
Dude, an absolute nail biter. But before we get into the specifics, we have something else we need to talk about. Logan, would you like to explain?
So we've got our lovely Patreon members supporting
Beautiful.
us.
Every one of them.
And, I think it's time we brought on some sponsors. So we do have a word from our sponsors here. And,
Absolutely. The
first ad read.
First sponsor of the channel is actually from the Planeswalkers, Nissa and Chandra, because every relationship needs a little balance between fire and growth.
Look, relationships are hard. One of you is a calm, nature-loving visionary, and the other is a reckless fireball of emotions. Sound familiar? That's why Nissa and Chandra have teamed up to bring you Planeswalkers couples counseling.
Got communication issues? Nissa's got deep-rooted wisdom to help you grow together. Struggling with passion? Chandra will help ignite that spark and burn away the awkward silences. Together, they prove that opposites don't just attract, they win games.
Together. So whether you need stability, excitement, or just a good mana ramp into a board wipe, trust Nissa and Chandra, because love like magic is all about finding the right synergy.
Nissa and Chandra, because the best relationships can handle the heat. All right. Talking about heat, March Meltdown.
Looking at all of the candidates here and just whittling them down into two seemed like an impossible task.
Absolutely. How do you balance these titans of, social settings like Mystic Recall versus the RC quintuple band pass? But fortunately, viewers have been able to... Quadruple?
Not quintuple.
Oh, man. Dude. It's the
only 4 this time. Maybe next year we'll get 5.
Yeah, maybe they'll finally manage to hit Osgear next time. But fortunately, people have consistently been getting out, showing their support for the team that they want to see take the crown. But in the home stretch, we are locked in at a 50-50 matchup between Zane and his tweets.
We're seeing
RC.
A lot of very deep red support through this area for Zane.
Absolutely.
And the blue states really need to pick it up.
Absolutely. I think the RC has historically relied on kind of grassroots movements, the rural community showing up. But if we know anything about the gray vote, or I would argue could be called the colorless vote, is they oftentimes run out of stamina this far into the races. So now, more than ever, it's important to get out and support your team.
Yeah, I think historically Eldrazi are not super opinionated on these types of issues.
Oh, yeah.
But we really could use just any sort of direction from them.
Absolutely. I hate to be hyperbolic, but I think that it's important to reach from the void for this March Meltdown, especially
100%.
because I think if Zane really wants to clinch the race here, he is going to have to get that support that the Cabal usually has over Pennsylvania and California.
Yep. But here we can see the current standings. Overall, the popular vote is 50-50.
Dude, I'm split in half. Torn asunder. Who to vote for?
I don't know. I don't know what I could do.
All I know is that we can't decide for you. This is an important moment, more important than any moment before. We made it through top 16. We made it through top 8. Now we're down to the top 2. Get out there, hop on Twitter, vote, and then we'll see how this race shakes out.
1v1? I don't know that Commander players are familiar with that.
Time to learn.
Just imagine that you had 2 other opponents, you've already killed them, and it's you and one other guy.
Yeah, it's feel free to rely on your closest Krark Ishai player to help look at the situation. Anyways, this has been Critical EDH signing off.
Oh, real quick. I don't
quick.
think you're getting I don't think you're gonna get like an I voted sticker for this one.
No, I voted sticker.
So if you do want an I voted sticker, I think the closest thing you can get is go to Etsy and go to Gold Sabertooth's store, and then you can pick up one of his cool little stickers. And
absolutely,
we'll see if we can get him to make like an I voted sticker. And then the winners of this,
are
also going to get foil signed old border Meltdowns.
Japanese meltdowns.
They're absolutely
am I
incredible.
jealous. I don't know what I have to do to get on this list, but my goal for the next year is to get one of those cards.
I want one of the cards, but I don't know that I'm able to crash out this hard.
Man, I just if you're not familiar with it, for instance, with Zane, there's a whole Google Doc with your name on it, and it has his too. Maybe not for the reasons he was talked about. I just need someone to talk about all the mistakes I've made in games, and hopefully they're silly enough. I don't know. I don't know what your plans are for getting on this bracket next year.
I want the prize, but I don't want the road to get there. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, that's our coverage for this event this year. Maybe you'll see us cover it again next year.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.